So you want to go to Bible college. Today, we ask the question, what do you want? On this episode of Ancient Egypt and the Bible. I am often asked to give recommendations for a Bible college, but unfortunately, I can't. Selecting a Bible college is an incredibly personal choice, for which there are too many factors for me to give a blanket recommendation. I can, however, guide you by giving you good questions to ask before selecting a Bible college. Now, 96% of my viewers are male and most are under the age of 35. Many of these are considering Bible college, which is why I get a lot of questions about Bible college. However, even if you are not considering going to a Bible college, this video will still be useful. Because someday, you might be asked to serve on a pastoral search committee. And it can be useful to know how Christian education works and how to evaluate it, so you can separate the wheat from the chaff. Before deciding to go to a Bible college, I am going to give you some been there, done that advice. Have you considered a career in high finance or marketing? Or perhaps statistics? Have you considered any other career path? Because if you follow this path and do it right, there will be poverty, suffering, and sorrow. If you do it wrong, you shouldn't be doing this anyway. So, have you considered any other career path before taking on what could be a disastrous life choice? Now, if the Lord has called you and you cannot do other, then there's nothing I can do to persuade you to do otherwise. So it is for you people that I'm doing this little series. Perhaps the first thing you need to understand about Bible college is that there's a large variety of Bible colleges out there that serve vastly different purposes. So, the first question that you need to ask yourself is,
what do you want?
Well, what do you mean, what do I want?
What do you want?
Specifically, what do you want from a Bible college? In order to help you answer that question, we need to digress into what Bible colleges offer you as a student. Schools can give you a variety of options. Some of these confer academic rank, which allows you to advance to the next academic rank, and others will give you, say, a less robust experience. And all colleges offer some kind of credentialed education. And generally, these break down into the following programs. First, certificates of completion. Certificates of completion are not degrees, since they do not offer an academic rank that allows you to pursue the next higher level of education. Sometimes they're called diplomas. Some graduate level certificates, those earned after attaining a bachelor's degree, can be valuable, but undergraduate certificates in biblical studies are next to worthless. Certificates of completion are often given by 1 to 2 year unaccredited colleges. Next, associate's degrees. This is a quote degree that's not really a degree, since it also doesn't really allow you to advance to the next academic rank. This is generally earned after 2 to 3 years of study. Since this is not a full academic rank, forego this in favor of a full bachelor's degree if you can. The bachelor's degree. This is the first academic rank. If you earn a bachelor's degree, you are, at least in theory, entitled to pursue a master's degree. In North America, bachelor's degrees are usually around 4 years. And in the UK, they're typically a 3-year program. And there are many types of bachelor's degrees available, such as the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor's of Science, and some schools even grant what's called a Bachelor of Religion. The master's degree. This is the second academic rank and the entry level of graduate study. Professional degrees and early research degrees begin at the master's rank. These programs range from between 1 to 4 years, depending on the area of concentration. A Master of Arts generally takes 2 years, while a Master of Divinity typically takes 3 years or more. The Master of Divinity is the professional degree for pastoral work, while the Master of Theology and the Master of Arts are considered to be research degrees. The Doctoral Degree. This is the third and final academic rank. There are both research and professional doctorates. The research doctorate is generally considered to be the superior of the two. The Doctor of Education and the Doctor of Ministry, sometimes called the Easy Doctorate, are both considered to be professional doctorates, essentially the doctorate that is used as a terminal degree for particular professions, while the PhD and the ThD, Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Theology respectively, are research doctorates. Doctorate degrees generally take between 3 and 15 years to earn. So now that you have some idea of what a college can offer by way of program, we need to flesh out what Bible colleges can offer you by asking, what do you want? Because not all Bible colleges offer the same thing. Equally, not all Bible colleges will give you a quality Bible education. And in some ways, this is indicated by what they're offering you as its sort of end product. So let's take a look at the possible answers to what do you want from a Bible college? First, I want a wife or husband. Believe it or not, there are some Bible colleges that specialize in hooking you up with a spouse. If a college offers a 1-year undergraduate certificate, then there's a strong possibility that this college is a marriage mill, essentially a college designed to put young people together and pair them off in married couples. This kind of education is meant to protect young adults from secularism by providing a Christian bubble before heading off to other colleges, education, or the workplace. Unfortunately, the level of theological education at these schools is often unaccredited and substandard. That's unfortunate, but it is the reality of it. Another alternative is, I want to view the world through a Christian lens. Now, there are schools that exist to give Christians a foundational worldview. They do provide skills that can be applied for further study or the workplace, but within a Christian setting. And often, these schools offer this education at a reduced cost compared to secular colleges. This has created a bit of a problem, where there are atheists that lie about being a Christian in order to get a cheap education. And it is unfortunately true that many of the students and professors who attend and teach at Christian colleges are not actually Christians. However, These schools are often accredited and offer both associate's to bachelor's degrees. And if this is what you want out of a Bible college, be sure to go for the 4-year bachelor degree program. Don't settle for the associate's degree, which sounds attractive, but doesn't give you the same benefits. And some of the benefits are, let's say you ever want to immigrate to another country and they look at your education. Customs and Border Control officers will often make the distinction between an associate being not a full degree and a bachelor's degree as a full degree and give you more credit for the 4-year bachelor's. So there are real-world scenarios. Some employers want a 4-year bachelor's degree. That extra year will pay off. So don't sell yourself short here. Go for the 4-year bachelor's. Okay. Another possibility to what do you want is, I want to become a pastor. Okay, this is where theological education gets serious. Bible colleges that offer pastoral credentials are called seminaries. Most professional credentials to become a pastor are at the master's level. If you want to become a pastor, you generally don't need to receive a degree from a Christian college before getting a Master of Divinity, which again is the professional master's degree for becoming a pastor. Any bachelor's degree in any discipline can serve as a prerequisite degree for earning an MDiv. However, be sure when you're taking your bachelor's degree to also get a full year of Greek in, since most seminaries require Koine Greek as a prerequisite for the program. I do need to warn you that the Masters of Divinity is generally a long program. It's usually 3 to 4 years. Avoid MDiv programs that are shorter than 3 years. And avoid MDiv programs that allow you to skip Greek or Hebrew. This is usually the sign of a low-quality program. There is also a research theological degree that is often tacked on top of the Master of Divinity, called the THM, or Master of Theology. This is typically a 1-year research program that can be pursued after earning your MDiv. However, some schools, like Dallas Theological Seminary, treat the THM as just an advanced MDiv. And I'll explain more of how that works in an upcoming episode. Yet another answer to the what do you want is, I want to do theological research. Okay, if you really want to mess up your life and do theological research that'll scare everyone, then theological research may be for you. Programs that apply to the field of biblical studies can not only include concentrations focusing on the Bible, but can also include cognate studies such as Egyptology, Assyriology, and even historical geography. Now, if you want to do theological research, you will need a research doctorate degree. The DMin, Doctorate Ministry, is not a research degree. It is a degree designed to help pastors make more money. To do research in biblical studies, you will generally need a MA, Master of Arts, or a THM, Master of Theology, in order to advance to the PhD or THD, respectively. Currently, there are over 1,000 programs that offer graduate-level study in biblical studies. So you will need to do a lot of research into the programs that offer this kind of degree. So what kind of programs you want to pursue will ultimately depend upon what you want to get out of a program. Do you want a spouse? Do you want to see the world through a Christian lens? Do you want a pastoral credential? Do you want the ability to do research? Or do you want to do a combination of the above? How you answer this will dictate the kind of Christian college that you will want to attend. Anyway, I hope you found that interesting and helpful. Thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you next time on Ancient Egypt and the Bible.